is going on, bitches? I'm your boy, Freedom of Facer. Welcome back to a brand new episode of the Chill Zone. And on today's episode, what's going on, guys? Good to be back. Good to be back. I was going to do one last night, but I was too tired to do one. I mean, I'm tired now, but I mean, fucking, I'm not overly tired to not, spend about a half hour to 45 minutes with you fuckers and give you guys some fucking entertainment for a half hour to 45 minutes or so. We'll see how that goes. Yes, I will be talking a little bit about Stellar Blade a little bit later on in the episode, for sure. Absolutely. Fucking not anything negative-wise, just the unbridled retardation of journalists fucking doing their stupid political antics again. Fucking, which, again, I'm not really technically surprised, but it just seems rather amusing to me that they can easily ignore a plethora of other games that go even further into detail when it comes to the concept, to the actual very narrative practice that they're fucking preaching, which I don't really understand. Like, it's retarded. You know what I mean? But again, we gamers out there legit fucking, man, fuck waiting on the topic, man. I'm just gonna go right into it, man. Fuck it, whatever. It's degrading to fucking journalism, man, when you gotta sit there and, actually, it's more degrading to us as gamers ourselves and people that are part of the gaming community, man, because at the end of the day, none of this shit that they're complaining about has ever been an issue. Has never been a fucking issue. And the fact now that people, are writing these fucking blanket bullshit articles, man, just to get clicks on their website? Really? Is that the age that we're living in now? Is that how journalists are like to keep their ethics fucking real with people, man? Like, no, that's fucking retarded. Yeah. It's fucking retarded, man. It should never be like that. It should never fucking work like that. Like, it doesn't really fucking matter at the end of the day, because this shit, the stuff that we play on our screens on a regular basis, man, is fictional. It doesn't exist in the real world. You know what I mean? Like, but people want to treat it like it's some kind of offensive fucking thing, man. Like, bruh. Like, if you're gonna get offended by that shit, then you should get offended for fucking fashion shows. You should get offended for other things that doesn't fit your fucking agenda. You know what I mean? But no, they don't. And the reason why they go after gaming is because that is the biggest form of media on the market right now. Like, I mean, it makes sense, right? That's the direction they're going to go. So going after and seeing a lot of these articles pop shots of oh, you could make Eve fucking look like this, whatever you want to call it, wearing a skimpy fucking lingerie outfit, man. Does it fucking matter? Who cares? Why are you so offended about a virtual character that as a gaming journalist is not even fucking real? I mean, I'm pretty sure people can tell the difference between reality and fucking in a virtual world, man. But apparently even that is apparently an impossible thing to do nowadays, given the fact that we as human individuals use our own imagination to avoid stuff like that. You know what I mean? We go into our own little fucked up worlds that we fucking create in our own fucking heads, man. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ, man. At least that's how I look at it. Because that's what it's like for me, essentially, fucking growing up, man. I just, I like being creative with fucking shit. You know what I mean? Cause having an overactive imagination is not necessarily a bad thing. It should never be a bad thing. Because it allows you to freely expand your mind on shit that you normally wouldn't do. Whereas I feel that people that don't really have that very active imagination or whatever the case may be, they tend to be more secluded and secure with their own fucking things. You know what I mean? But nothing ever bothers them, or you know what? I'm not even gonna get into it that deep into it. But I'll just say it's different. You know what I mean? Between the two, there's a huge gap difference between the two, man. That kind of shit. That's my point. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Outsider, man. To see these people complain about a character wearing a skimpy outfit, but yet nobody said fucking jack shit when Bright Infinite fucking, or that fucking, that, what is it, something fucking, Bright Memory Infinite Nobody said a fucking word about that shit. Oh, well, you can't see the character. Motherfucker, you can see her in cutscenes. But that doesn't exclude the fact that you can give that character fucking slutty outfits and shit like that, but nobody said a fucking word about it. The only thing we ever heard come out of that was fucking Sony fans bitching about it being a timed exclusive on Xbox with a demo that was fucking $10. You see what I'm saying? Journalists, I feel, they like to pick and choose their targets because they know goddamn well the popularity aspect of it. I get that part. But they pick and choose their fucking targets. Why are you even doing that? You know what I mean? Like, why do you even bother even fucking touching that fucking as a formal topic, man? It shouldn't even be a fucking topic, period. It's fucking retarded. But anyways, enough of that. Eiyuden Chronicles, 100 Heroes. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but I don't care. I don't care. Chronicles is fucking an absolutely fucking fantastic fucking game, bro. God damn. There it is. That cough was for you, Chubbs. You fucking fat motherfucker. But anyways, Chronicles. Fantastic fucking game, man, so far from what I played, man. I'm about almost 12 hours into it now, dude. And fucking I'm loving it, dude. The art style is fucking absolutely fucking incredible. I love that style of that's Octopath Traveler is another good example of that too as well, where I really fucking dig the pixelated art style and shit. But anyways, even the side mission, the side fucking the mini games you can do in Chronicles is pretty fun, man. The card game's pretty decent. I definitely want to dive more into that, give that a shot, see what it's like. Fucking the Beyblade style fucking game is extremely interesting. Goldie, what's going on, brother, man? Am I getting Stellar Blade? No, I don't. I mean, what am I going to play it on? PC? Unless I was able to stream it, then maybe I would consider fucking buying it or renting it or some shit. See what it's like, but I mean, it doesn't look that bad of a game at all, period. It looks pretty solid, man. You know what I mean? It looks fun to play. I know it's Souls-like, but it looks more like a faster paced Souls-like, man, which is sweet. I like shit like that. But it's just all the other stupid shit that, in your case, Goldie, that you've seen in the chat rooms and shit. You know what I mean? Of the articles coming up and whatever you want to call it. And really, I posted a couple myself. For my money, it's ridiculous, man, as far as I'm concerned, dude, because it's a virtual character, man. It's not real. You're never going to find an exact replica of that fucking female character in a video game in the fucking real world. It ain't happening, people, man. People need to stop overlooking that aspect. You know what I mean? Because never once did I ever sit there myself playing all the games that I've played where very, very attractive looking women and shit in there, whatever the case may be. Not once. I'll give you a prime example, man. Not even attractive, but the fact that Samus from Metroid is a fucking chick. Not once did I ever think, oh man, I wish fucking Samus was a real life chick, yo, man. So oh man, I'll get my fucking rocks off, man. No, it sounds retarded. But I mean, look, here's the thing, though. Regardless at the end of the day, what these journalists are saying and related to the whole aspect of fucking Stellar Blade, dude, is it's just their opinion at the end of the day. But it's a really bad fucking opinion at the end of the day that technically shouldn't really be made public because nobody really seems to fucking care, other than a few select fucking few who find it you know what I mean, upsetting and shit. But you know what? You know what I'm more fascinated with, though, man, is how come fucking females never fucking bitch or complain about how they want to see a male-looking character? You know what I mean? They get mad at the fact that if women look sexually attractive in a video game, but how come they never give their grievances on what they want to see from a male's perspective, man? I mean, I know it's not the same in to an extent, but just the idea of that, you know what I mean? It's like, what would make you be more of attractive to a male fucking protagonist? You know what I mean? What would be your guidelines, so to speak? That kind of shit. Unrealistic body standards. Yeah, dude. But again, like, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Like, cause like back in the day, like when we looked at Laura Croft with her fucking triangle fucking titties, did we sit there and be like, oh man, I want to go find a girl that's got fucking triangle titties? No, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, no. No, I feel, Goldie, I feel you on that, sir, man. Yeah, I feel you on that, dude. And no, I'm not saying that every female character needs to look a specific way in order to cater to a fucking audience that wants a sexually looking character. No. There's plenty of games that give you the freedom to create a character. You know what I mean? Like, look at Dragon's Dogma. You see all the people that fucking, all the female characters that people are making and shit, dude. Like, come on, man, really? But we're complaining about a character that's just designed to be looking a certain way, but yet, why come nobody talks shit or says anything about making a fucking an attractive female-looking character? You know what I mean? In like an MMO or whatever the fucking case may be. Like, nobody ever talks about the stupid shit like that. You know why? Because it's fucking dumb. That's why. I played that on Game Pass there, Outsider did. But anyways, speaking of Chronicle, going back to Chronicles real quick. 100 Heroes, man. Fucking, yeah, no, that game is stellar, dude. Like, the boss fights fucking have some of the boss fights have very unique mechanics, man. Or, well, in this case, the game calls it gimmicks, but that actually kind of like changes up the formula of each boss fight and changes up the strategy a little bit, which I really fucking appreciate and like. Mini games are solid. Story's not too shabby too far. But like going around like the world and collecting everything and unlocking certain things as you progress through the game, and it's super cool, man. It's super cool. It's what I love from like what I miss the most in JRPGs. You know what I mean? Like the style of JRPGs that I like to fucking fuck around with. You know what I mean? Building a good party with good fucking like, you know what I mean? Like good skill sets and shit. Stuff like Astria Ascending or Octopath Traveler. You know what I mean? Where you have freedom to fucking to like fuck with builds and shit like that and try shit out. Stellar Blade is pretty difficult. Nice. Well, I kind of figured that it's a Souls-like. Also, another game that surprisingly is difficult, man, and although everybody will laugh at me, like you've already seen this happen already, Goldie, in the chat. Fucking that another Crab's Treasure, man. I swear to God, dude, I'm not even fucking shitting you at all. That game is fucking way more harder than people are fucking giving it credit to, man. Like, a lot of people won't even get past fucking any of the first fucking 3 bosses you're supposed to fucking get down, man. Because they're not going to be like, no, it just ain't happening. I managed to kill one of them, but that's it. And I got severely lucky with that. But again, my point is that it's actually a pretty decent, unique Souls-type game that I would easily recommend for something a little bit on the refreshing side that can, like, you know what I mean, refresh that fucking genre for you, man. Or that style of game that you like. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate when developers can do that. Like, take fucking Flintlock, for example. There's a little bit of Souls-like mechanics in there, too, as well, but it's also making it its own standout shit. You know what I mean? That's why I'm fucking so fucking excited. I cannot wait for that fucking game to come out, dude, man. And look, listen, before somebody in the chat or somebody in the comments fucking later on tries to fucking give me some bullshit fucking rant about how Sweet Baby Inc. or some shit like that is fucking working in conjunction with that game. First of all, I don't personally give a flying fuck. I don't care. Like, goddamn, man. Stupid little shit like that is not going to ruin fucking a game that I look at as having fucking really cool fucking looking gameplay mechanics, man. You know what I mean? The gameplay looks fucking sweet as shit. And that world looks cool as fuck to be in, too. I'm not going to let it fucking ruin my whole entire experience because, they added some fucking specific things to the storyline to make sure that people don't get offended. I don't give a fuck, dude. Again, if people can sit there and be upset about the fact that a lot, like, people out there, like, get offended by virtual fucking characters, why are we being so hostile towards a virtual fucking story? You know how many times people have read actual books in the real that suck dick? Like, come on, dude, man. But this is obviously on a different scale because the story can suck shit, but your gameplay can still be fucking good. What's wrong with that? I mean, I grew up in a time when gameplay is all you fucking had. And if your gameplay fucking wasn't that very good, nobody was touching your shit. You know what I mean? I played my fair share of games that have mediocre, god-awful fucking gameplay, but have excellent fucking stories. Yeah, definitely don't sleep on 100 Heroes there, Outsider, dude. Trust me. It's definitely a game that you would definitely will be happy to go through, man. Like, I'm enjoying my time with it. I fucking love it. I think it's fucking great. And fucking, that's one game that, like, when we saw it 2 years ago, man, I was talking about that shit on my channel back in 2022 when we first originally saw that motherfucker, dude. And I'm finally glad that it's actually out. God rest the soul of the creator, and like, God rest in peace for him too, of course. But I mean, I never played like what the game is based on, man. Or spiritual successor was, of course, but Sudoku, or Sudoku, I think it's called. I will now, when that remaster comes out, I will definitely fucking buy that for sure. Because if that's what the gameplay is like in those two shits, man, then I missed out on a fucking gem during the PS1 for sure. For sure. You know, and that's another beautiful thing to see a lot of older titles making, like, you know what I mean? Like, coming back from the dead, you know what I mean? Because it allows people, like myself included, to be able to finally play shit, man, that either A, I can't get a hold of. I mean, sure, I can emulate it, but, I mean, whatever. But it's nice to see that they're actually coming back in the spotlight, man, to help developers make a little extra money on the side, especially in a time period now where the industry is so fucked, man. So I'm grateful for that. And a lot of the old school titles too, as well, that have come out. I fucking I fucking bought, man. Rise of the Triad, all the fucking D&D shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh fuck yeah, dude. And I'm totally down to see more, dude. I mean, even fucking Goldie, a prime example. What's up, Gruda, man? Fucking Antstream Arcade. You know what I mean? Like, dude, that game itself is literally a fucking retro paradise for me, man. All Commodore shit on there, fucking old school fucking shit from DOS can be ran on there, dude. Afterlife is on there, dude. Fucking Afterlife. An obscure fucking LucasArts game, dude, and that nobody fucking played, that for my money to this day still has one of the most interesting concepts for a strategy game. Where you manage heaven and hell. Like, fuck, man. The fact that I can still play it and enjoy it from the comfort of being on a controller at my house, man, is fucking dude, it's fucking fantastic. It's fucking fantastic, man. Yeah, fuck out of here, Garuda. What is the next crossplay game we can play again? Oh, I don't know, dude. There's definitely going to be some shit coming down the pipe for sure, man. I'll definitely fucking keep an eye on for sure, man, and let you know. But to be fair, like honestly, dude, like outside from a few games that I played so far for the first fucking 4 months, man, of this year has been fucking pretty bad on Xbox, man. I ain't gonna front with that, dude. There was a couple games, like, Persona fucking 3 Reload. I went through that with Faye back in fucking January and shit. Fucking, there was a couple little small titles, but I went back mostly old school stuff in February and March. You know what I mean? Like, not a whole lot of really anything, that kind of shit. But May's fucking ever coming quickly, man. So yeah, we're almost fucking there to Hellblade, dude. Then after that, it's a home stretch for me, man. Tons of great shit coming out in the next couple of months. Boy, oh boy, bitch. Let me tell you, I can't fucking wait, dude. It's about goddamn time. I'm fucking ready, dude. Y'all had your first 4 months be great, while your last fucking part of the goddamn fucking of this year is fucking nothing at all. So, whatever, man. Both have their ups and downs. Pick your fucking poison, dude. Well, I mean, if you play on Xbox, you're more likely definitely going to be dying of illness, for sure, but whatever, man. I don't care. Dinner with filler 500K, yo, bitch, fucking. Actually, you know what? That's actually a fucking. Give me a minute. I have to think about that. See, money would definitely help me beneficially from a financial standpoint, for sure. But at the end of the day, too, as well, man, I got a lot of shit to fucking talk and say to fucking Phil Spencer to put my mind at ease, man. Jesus Christ. Just allow me to have one conversation with the dude. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, so far, I'm not mad at the direction that he's taken the company, man. Why would I be mad about that? Now more people get to finally realize, man, that Xbox, not every Xbox game is dog shit. And as I said before in the chat there, fucking Goldie, man, remember I did say, I said fucking, I'm like, oh, it's funny now that fucking Sea of Thieves could definitely be a grand smack seller on the fucking pre-order side of shit, right? And clearly, if 40 million people took the fucking time to either cloud it or fucking download it, that caught their attention, be like, I want to see what this game is, man, because they caught their interest. That speaks a lot of fucking volume, does it not? Sure, sales are 100% important. I completely understand that whole entire perspective, and I'm not going against that whole entire aspect. But what I am saying, though, is you mean to fucking tell me, man, that 40 million unique players fucking sat there and said, hey, I want to try Sea of Thieves out? When everybody fucking swore up and down that was one of the worst games Rare has ever fucking made in the history of Rare and blah, 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 blah. But yet, 40 million people actually gave the game a chance and tried it out and see if they fucking wanted to fuck with it or not. Now we got fucking PlayStation dudes, the casual side, people who I don't see and you guys don't see in the community because why would you? Because they're not part of the console war. They don't give a fuck about what games you play and what games you don't fucking play. You think they know you? They don't even fucking know you exist. Those casual people on both sides. Mind you, most of the actual people on the casual side are on the PC side when it comes to the Xbox fucking family, but I mean, whatever, fucking can't complain. Microsoft still makes their money and then some now too as well, man. I mean, fuck, who cares? Like, why are people having a hard time understanding, man? Like, if this is how Microsoft is planning to go in order to keep their fucking name within the industry, why should I care? Why should any of us care? You know what I mean? Like, we all win at the end of the fucking day. You're going to get more people to buy the fucking PlayStation and Nintendo platforms going forward. And not only that on top, well, let me not say that as a 100% guaranteed thing, but you'll definitely have people that would definitely go over there for sure. I mean, I'll definitely would. Because where else am I going to go? PC? I mean, cool. If I can afford it, absolutely. You know what I mean? Because I'm still going to be able to get access to the Xbox games that I know that I'm going to want to fucking play. So, what am I losing? Nothing. Jack diddly shit. Not a fucking thing, dude. And I've said this time and time again, and I'll say it again. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what the fuck box I own, dude. I go for the cheapest one that I gun for. The fucking Series S with the cheapest one on the market, man. Not my problem. It's not my problem, man. No. Sea of Thieves never got a single fucking cent off of me, though. Nothing. Not even the MTXs. That wasn't until fucking, 2 years in. No, 3 years in already. When I actually started devoting money, which I just bought the Plunder Pass for one time, and that was in the month of October. So yeah, it would have been 2021 of October. Because I had just moved into this room. Fucking when that happened. So fuck yeah, dude. Fucking right. Oh, man. Me putting $10 into a Plunder Pass, man. Man, I sure put a fucking dent in their pocket. Listen, have I bought myself MTXs? Of course I have. I'm going to be brutally honest, I have. But a lot of that shit was never for anything on Microsoft's accord, man. Let me tell you. Nothing from fucking Halo. Nothing from any of their shit. In fact, the last MTX that I actually ever bought was back when I started playing at the beginning of last month, actually. At the beginning of March was Red Dead Redemption Online. I bought fucking gold bars. That's about it. Whatever. And the amount of time I put into that already made up for me spending what, $30? Ooh, oh my god, end of the world. Oh, but Fatal, you're always bitching and crying and moaning about MTXs and how the industry has gone to shit. Blah, blah, blah. Look, motherfucker, man. I didn't spend no more than fucking, what, a grand total? If we count, what I paid for the game, which was $20. No, $15, sorry. For just the online part of it, not the actual single-player shit. Faye bought that on her own, but I just bought the online portion of it. 2, and fucking $30 worth of gold bars, fucking, that I bought one time. $15 a piece. Right? No, not even that. No, yeah, it was that. It was that. And then fucking, so I gave fucking Rockstar $40. Nah, 45, close to $50 around there, rounded up the taxes. Cool. I just gave them what I would pay for a fucking goddamn $50 fucking 360 game, man. The 360 game back in the day. Congratulations, Rockstar. You must be so proud of yourself. But yeah, because I fucking play a lot of shit from Game Pass, man. Of course I got to keep that subscription going. Of course I do. Difference is that I'm not an actual sheep who pays for it and doesn't play fucking Jack Diddley shit on it. That ain't me, sir. I mean, I'm not saying that you're wrong, though, on the aspect of, Microsoft plundering my wallet. But, I mean, they're not really plundering my wallet when I only have to give them $20 a month. I don't give a fuck about doing that. As long as I'm getting access to shit that I want to play. Indies and middle market. Can't be any more better than that, right? Like, seriously, think about it. There's nothing wrong with playing, I've mentioned this before, that I wish the service was nothing more just for indies. Like, I wish it was just an indie and, middle market fucking service. You know what I mean? I wish AAA was never anywhere near it, including Microsoft's first-party shit. Which I hope one day Game Pass becomes that. Because the day Game Pass becomes that, I'll be expecting a lot of apologies. That's all I'm saying. Actually, I'm expecting none, actually, to be fair, because nobody ever does. When I get my shit right or I predict something like that, that's wild as fuck, and they actually become reality, I never get my dues for it, man. I'm used to it, though. Oh, man, fuck you guys in the chat, man. Let me talk my shit. Let me talk my shit. Yo, what the hell is fucking... What is she going off about now? Oh. What the fuck, man? Yo. God damn, dude. Anyways. It is a proven fact you are a gamer. The thing is, most Xbox dudes don't understand the value of indie and AAA fucking games. You're right. I mean, it's not... I mean, indies, they have their moments, too, as well. Not only just on Xbox, but also on PlayStation. I'm not going to ignore that, too, as well. Sifu was there. Kina was there. Fucking, you know what I mean? Great indie titles that even I fucking played and thoroughly enjoyed. You know what I mean? Stellar Blade, prime example of that. Or Helldivers, too. You know what I mean? In between, middle market and, indies, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Or in simple terminology for gamers nowadays, indie and AA. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. But anyways, yeah, no, fucking, I wish more people... But here's the thing. This is why I don't blame, and again, it's something that I've also been stating for a very long time, that, I've always been a person that believed that Microsoft should have always released their console shit, like Halo and Gears, and Forza and all that shit like that, PC day one. Because it boggles my mind, dude. Think of it like this. Let me put this into perspective for you guys to get a better understanding of where I'm going with this. Microsoft has been in the gaming industry now for a very long time. Before they were even fucking known in the console space, man. They were on fucking PC making Microsoft Flight Sim and Age of Empires and all that shit too as well. It was their IPs. They just had different developers making them for it because Microsoft didn't own any fucking studios, man. And why would they? Why the fuck would Microsoft go up and buy studios, man, when they don't even have anything to represent those studios on other than PC? Why waste that money? You know what I mean? Any titties. They've been around for a long time. You know what I mean? And so when Microsoft jumped on board, I was relatively surprised fucking over the years and over the last couple of decades since Xbox has been around that they didn't bother to put 90% of their games on fucking PC day one from the get-go from across all platforms until the middle of the Xbox One era of 2016. Then they finally realized that yeah, sure, they've tried. You know what I mean? The whole entire fucking, I'm sure y'all remember, games for Windows Live. Remember that shit for fucking Windows 7 and shit like that? That shit all fucking floppity-doppity bombed and fucking titty fucking its way off the goddamn fucking spectrum, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fuck my words, but I don't care, whatever. Shut up. So here's the problem. At the end of the day, fucking, when it comes to Xbox, man, they made that right decision. And I'm finally glad they fucking did, because it makes fucking sense. Why do you think they're pushing more on the PC side than they are on consoles, let alone probably going to eventually move away from consoles? Or what I think in theory, this is, again, a theory. Calm down, folks. I'm not giving you guys any fucking leaked intel or leaked information. But no, my theory is that I think the reason why Microsoft is going like this fucking whole entire, like, the biggest leap in next-gen technology and shit like that, dude, is because I think they want to actually create, not a console, but a PC kind of similar to what Steam's fucking, the Steam box was. Remember that shit? Yeah, that obviously wasn't, they did that at the very wrong time. Of course, they could still use the console narrative, but it would just be a system that, like what you have now, but it's on the level of what a PC is, and you can swap out fucking shit. Or maybe not the swap out part, because then that would be literally a PC at that point, so what the fuck would be the point of you even, like, calling it a console? But yeah, you guys see where I'm going with that. But again, I'm completely speculating, and I guarantee you I'm like 1,000,000,000% that I'm wrong on that, but I'm shooting a what-if fucking theory out there. That's all I'm saying, man. Because at this fucking point, I have no idea where they're planning on going with the console next generation and why they're even doing it to begin with, period. But here's the thing. We're only fucking, we're on the 4th year right now, and a generation, well, it's going to last until 2028. So we still got fucking 4 more years to fucking go, right? So, like, 7 to 8 years seems to be the longest now that we're getting these platforms now, which I get, which makes sense. It's not like what it used to be on a 6-year rotation or 5 to 6 year rotation. But in that time period, though, it's going to be very interesting to see, man, I don't know, man, because things right now are quiet, clearly, because I haven't done that many shows, clearly, but it's, I don't know, man, fucking, and plus the stuff that has come out over the last couple of months haven't been really worth talking about, that very honest, like, to be honest, on my channel. But yeah, I feel at the end of the day, fucking, like, it doesn't matter if Microsoft decides to get rid of the whole entire console narrative and they bounce the fuck out, they're still going to be relevant. People are still going to be shitting on them. People are still going to be hating on the company because they actually fucking exist. You know what I mean? That's the whole fucking thing. It doesn't matter because all they're doing right now is, and all these people in the console war fucking side, man, are literally just using the console right now as their fucking, as their go-to point right now. But when that dissipates, what are they going to go to? You're still going to be bitching about the company itself in general. How their fucking uses in the industry, blah, 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 blah. But yet, when you look at all the actual studios that they own, which is what my money believes in, or at least from my perspective, I fully believe in the aspect of, yeah, you look at the developers and you see what's there and what isn't there. You know what I mean? There's a lot of shit that Microsoft doesn't have, but there's a lot of shit that they do have that Sony will never fucking get or do. You know what I'm saying? Like, No matter how many times I sit there and I begged, that I would always tell people, man, listen, I'd love to see fucking Sony have one of their first party studios make a strategy game. It's never going to happen. I'm fully aware of that. But I always like to fucking, like think of it as like a dream kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like a dream scenario kind of thing. Because I think Sony could easily fucking knock it out of the park when it comes to a real-time strategy game, bro. A Last of Us game set in the universe, dude, but it's all done from a fucking strategy perspective. Sony would fucking nail it, dude. 100%. I know they could. I absolutely believe that they could for sure. But they won't because there's no audience there that's, you know what I mean? Look, they've already tried it with roguelike games, dude, man, with fucking Returnal, and none of y'all bought it, none of y'all gave a shit. Not you guys in the chat, 'cause I know you guys, but I'm talking about just in general. And that sucks. Because I was really hoping that game was going to be like a 10 million seller for Sony, man, to keep that fucking genre fucking going, right? No. But yet games like Hades can like sell like fucking 15 million like crack. Like it's nothing. You know what I mean? It's weird. It's fucking weird, bro. But I mean, it is what it is, right? At the end of the day, man. Because you can still play the Xbox games on your PC without even having an Xbox app on your PC, Garuda. They're available through fucking Steam. And guess what they actually show up under on Steam? Xbox Game Studios. Duh. Think, Garuda, man. Think. You honestly think that rebranding back in 2019 was fucking something that they were going to fucking just be using strictly for consoles? Motherfucker, you didn't pay attention. You didn't pay attention. Because having an Xbox is not about the fucking interface. It's about the games that you're playing from that fucking company that owns and runs that hardware. Just like y'all buy your fucking PlayStation shit, right? Same thing. That interface, fuck that interface, man. That interface is dog shit. Both fucking consoles have dog shit interface. Well, all three of them do. Switch being the worst. But the thing is, fuck all that crap. You buy these consoles to play games on it, do you not? Like, it don't matter, like, at the end of the day when you play this shit, dude, man. Here's another thing, too, about the whole entire exclusive narrative. I get it. But that whole entire exclusive narrative goes automatically out the window once you buy that game and you fucking beat it and played it. After that point, your feelings for fucking exclusivity is completely gone outside the fucking window for that shit. Why does it matter? Just keep it timed. I mean, Sony already sees that when it comes to the PC side. Minus fucking multiplayer-centric type games like Helldivers going to Day and Date, which I also called, by the way, for the record. I want to make that clear. I love being right. But whatever, I don't care, man. I'm just fucking around, dude. I'm just fucking around, man. I can help you, Garudo. Garudo. Hey, for some weird reason in my head when I read that, fucking Goldie, I sat, like, I don't know, the way I fucking was reading that first in my head before I said it out loud, it sounded like fucking, like you were calling Garuda Geraldo, and I almost fucking, bro, Jesus Christ, I had to fucking, like, double take that shit. Oh, God, that's fucking amazing. Oh, God. Son of a fucking bitch, man. Yeah. It's going to be interesting, though, man. Like I said, well, I'm definitely looking fucking forward, man. I believe fucking, as far as my gaming needs go, it's definitely going to be fucking, this generation's not bad so far, dude. At least from the stuff that I play. To you guys and other people like that, you know what I mean, like to the average consumer, fucking, they definitely don't see it that way. But, I mean, everybody has their fucking ups and downs with gaming, dude. I mean, fuck. If you actually played a lot of shit back in the day, I mean, on older generation consoles, bro, you would fucking, this is how a generation goes. Like, every generation has its shovelware, has its crappy shit, but also has its fucking standouts. It has its gems. It has its fucking bestsellers. Every generation has that. That's the one thing that's been consistent. You know what I mean? But a lot of the bullshit outside of that, though, is what transpired that the greed era kicked off, man. And it's no longer about passion no more. Oh, God, that would have been fucking hilarious. I can help you, Geraldo. Ah, God damn it, man. A good video? Oh, God. I know you're talking to Goldie, by the way. I read the at Goldie fucking shit, but I'm just saying. Garuda, man, you should never judge a book by its cover, dude. I'm just going to leave it at that. Your judging skills when it comes towards others is, I don't know, very questionable. But I get it, though, man. I mean, fucking, there's people that are wired that way, man. You know, there's people out there that are very, very judgmental towards others, man. Like, you don't even have to talk to a person, and you'll know from your own perspective, man. Which is funny to me, and it's also interesting, too, and fascinating, weird. In a weird kind of way, it's fascinating because it's just like, bro, like, why? What made you set up these boundaries to go or like perceive things from this perspective? You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to go into some deep shit here, but I'm just saying, man, like, just be an interesting topic. That's all I'm saying. Oh, man. Ah, damn. That I can respect that, Garuda. This is how I always talk to people online, fucking who want fucking the game. I play games online. Yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying, like you shouldn't like be so quickly to judge somebody. You know what I mean? Because you never know. You know, that's all. That's literally all I'm trying to say, Garuda, man. Because I didn't judge you, my friend. Just saying. You know what I mean? I took that fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, because, you know, I try to get along with as many people as I possibly can, man, because I like to get in people's heads, man, and, like, study them, but not in that kind of way, but, like, see what they like, you know what I mean? Like, what they're about, man, you know, that kind of shit. Like, in my own kind of way, like, it's, like, therapeutic to me in a weird kind of way, but also at the same time, it also allows me to get to know you better on, like, a different scale, so, like, conversations can be very diverse. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you have, like, those friends online that, like, fucking, you'll say, like, maybe, like, a couple sentences to here and there, but you never really have, like, a full, lengthy conversation about anything. You know what I mean? It's like that awkward typing kind of shit. Or as some people would use it as, like, oh, I don't really care to talk to this guy, but I don't want to be a dick kind of thing. You know what I mean? I don't do that with anybody that I talk to. There's just sometimes, like, there's some people that are, like they're busy with real life shit, or, like, they're not, like, as sociable when it comes to, like, you know what I mean, like, to social media and stuff like that, and the way we can, like, communicate with people nowadays, because people are fucking scared to fucking go outside for 5 minutes. But yeah, the thing of it is, at the end of the day, all right, I'm done talking shit. But here's the thing. At the end of the day, man, if there's one thing that I've learned the most, like, growing up and, like through my whole entire fucking lifetime and shit, man, is, like, when you see people judge others, those people are the ones that you never want to be around or you want to spend time around the most, because those people are the ones that are going to, like, smack you down. They're going to slow you down. They're not going to give you a bleeding chance. They're not going to fucking, like, you know what I mean? But also at the same time, it can go the opposite direction of that, I feel, where, like, it's something that, like, you as a person needs to hear, but even though, like, you don't want to hear it, but, like, it's always good to hear it from time to time. You know what I mean? That kind of shit. And I love people that can do that, because that's another way that you can have a really secure friendship with somebody that actually fucking, like, deeply cares about you, because they're not going to be afraid to say, hey, I don't like this about you. You know what I mean? Like you need to like fucking change this immediately or do something else or fit, you know what I mean? Like it's sometimes it's just good to have that person around. You know what I mean? That can like fucking sometimes just set you straight, man. You know what I mean? And I wish more people could be open to that idea because fucking it can definitely make friendships a lot more healthier for sure. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like it's the reason why I've known Garuda for so long. It's the reason why I've known fucking Faye for so long. You know what I mean? Those are the people I like being around. And sometimes like harsh realities become a thing that you have to fucking eventually like boggle down and think to yourself and like really try to put it into a perspective that makes sense to you that you can actually understand to what that person is telling you. You know what I mean? And sometimes that takes a while, especially with me. Sometimes it takes a while with me for sure. Because I mean, again, we all think differently and do other things. But that said, though, it always eventually ends up, leading to something that has a better outcome for. That's an improvement and a step forward in my life that I can be more appreciated with and whatnot, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? And I think that's something that I think that's kind of lost nowadays, man. I think people are like they feel this type of way when it comes to online that they feel like, hey man, listen, like you're halfway across the world. We're probably never going to meet up at any certain point in my time period. A lot of people will think that, but sometimes it happens for sure. And fucking blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? But yet they still like talk to them all the time because they get along great with them. They share a lot of fucking things in common and stuff like that. But that's literally like the most extent of it. You know what I mean? Like they don't go in and have deep conversations and shit or whatever. But you also have people out there that like will like friend a lot of people and then like you know what I mean? Pretends to be their friend and then like treat them like shit the snap of a finger. You know what I mean? Like they never gave a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'd just be vibing. Vibing. Hell yeah, dude. That's all we're doing up in this motherfucker, man. We're just vibing tonight, dude. Just chilling. I'm just rambling incoherently about shit, but like I'm really fucking high, but I'm in like a really good high stage right now. You know what I'm saying? Like the chemical balance right now is like just fucking just it's just chill right now, man. It's like it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it. It's fucking great. Fucking fantastic. And I wish I could feel like this, man, every fucking night, dude. I would definitely do more podcasts and shit, dude, for sure. Oh, but I've also got some other stuff coming down the pipe too, as well. Which again, I talked about this a while ago on my fucking on this channel too, as well. But I'll be definitely making an announcement for that later on in the near future. Oh, absolutely, absolutely, Goldie, 100%, 100%. Like, but at the same time, it's also good too as well to keep your circle of friends that you can truly trust and actually have a proper conversation, and they don't like misjudge you in a negative way, and but at the same time, they're also critical about certain things too as well, but they also help you to better understand what they're saying. You know what I mean? Like, so that way they don't come across as like a fucking arrogant dick. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's a couple of people that I know in real life, man. My buddy Wolflow was like that, man, and fucking that motherfucker, dude. I'll always be his friend, fucking. Hopefully until the day I die, because he's a prime example of a person that I like having by my side that can set me like that can definitely knock some fucking you know what I mean, some sense into my brain when I desperately need it, man, for sure. And he's definitely has helped me set myself on a proper path. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm really appreciative of with him. So yeah. And then of course fucking Faye, I'm just there to fucking chill with her most of the time, play some games, watch a shit ton of movies, man. Fuck it, couldn't have it any better that way, man. As far as I'm concerned, man, just to have a chill person like that. You know what I mean? She lives in the States too as well, which is hilarious, but whatever. It is what it is. But I digress. The point is, man, is that sometimes, man, like the friends that you need are like you just know the people when you talk to them, you get to know them better. Which ones to click with and which ones to avoid is what I'm trying to say. Oh shit, I've been going for an hour. Fuck yeah. I broke my little fucking time thing. But it don't matter, man. I'll finish the smoke and then I'm getting the fuck out of here. But yeah, man. Fuck yeah, dude. November 2024? I wouldn't be surprised. Oh yeah. But we'll see what happens, man. We shall see what happens, man. I'm looking forward, man. I'm looking forward to Xbox's future. That shit, man. Look, as long as they keep giving me shit that I want to fucking play, man, then I have nothing. I have no reason to be part of a console war narrative, dude. I truly don't. I accept that whole entire faith now, dude. I moved on away from that scene. It's why I'm not really like again. It's why I don't really show up in the round table that very often anymore. But I still love hanging out with those guys. So every once in a while I'll pop in, man, just to get a good lap or two, man. Then I bounce. You know what I mean? Like they get that. They understand that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking. I don't want to mess up my fucking. That image over there with them and shit like that, man. I've already been through my rough patches with some of the members of the board, but hey, man, you learn from your mistakes. I need to change my name to my YouTube channel. Should I go with Goldie TV or Goldie Tube? Goldie Tube just sounds. Oh, that sounds perfect. Goldie Tube, yeah. Your theme song could be that fucking Golden Girls theme song, bro. Thank you for being a friend. Yo, that would be the perfect intro, dude. Oh my god, Goldie Tube? Fucking right on, dude. Goldie out here fucking resurrecting the goddamn Golden Girls, man. That'd be fucking sweet. Dude, man, just fucking hit up Thrash and ask, man. He'll fucking put you on that shit for sure, dude. Ugh. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. All right, guys, man. I'm out of here, though, man. I'm going to get my ass to bed. It was been fucking fun as shit. I'm telling you, man. That shit will take the fuck off, Goldie. Mark my words, buddy. Mark my words. That shit would be fucking hilarious. All right, guys. I will see you guys here on the next one, man. I'm out. Thanks, y'all, for popping in here, man. Chill with your boy. I appreciate that. Goldie, love, peace, chicken grease, my brother. Garuda, always pleasure, man. Like an out.